I'm Nelson.
This is the mind.
Welcome back to the Mind. We got an exciting episode coming up for you. We're talking a little bit about college football. We're talking some racing. We're talking some wrestling, and of course, we're taking our weekly picks and talking a little bit about football. Enjoy it. A quick look at two of the games we talked about last week when in college football. USC versus Texas, exciting game. Went down to double overtime. Kicker for USC kicked the game-winning field goal in double overtime. Clemson versus Louisville, defending national champions versus defending reigning Heisman Trophy winner Lamar Jackson. Clemson handled Louisville well in a 47-27 victory. This upcoming college football weekend is kind of a down weekend when it comes to big games. The biggest game in my eyes is Mississippi State traveling to play Georgia in a 17 versus 11 ranked matchup. I'm going to take Mississippi State. They're rolling. They're looking really good. And here's a look at the nation's top 25 teams. In the boxing world, we had yet another controversial ending to a boxing match this week, this time between Triple G and Canelo. The judge who just put... the judge who just put the 118 to 110 with Canelo winning, she just got put on timeout. She ain't going to do matches for a while, and hopefully we have better judgment at the rematch. Rubbing is racing, and this past week at New Hampshire, Martin Truex picked up the victory in Week 1 of the NASCAR playoffs. Week 2, we go on to New Hampshire, and I'm looking for Kevin Harvick not only to do well, but also pick up the victory. Big weekend of wrestling coming up. No Mercy this weekend, and we got a WrestleMania type card coming up. Braun Strowman, the Monster Among Men, going against the Beast Incarnate, Brock Lesnar, for the Universal title. Two big guys just throwing each other around. It's going to be awesome. There's going to be all kind of big spots in it. I'm going to take Brock Lesnar. 2/3 of the Shield, Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose versus Sheamus and Cesaro for the WWE Raw Tag Team titles. Rematch from SummerSlam. I'm still going to take 2/3 of the Shield. We got other big matches coming up on the card. Huge pay-per-view. Definitely check this one out. Another huge matchup this weekend at No Mercy. John Cena versus Roman Reigns. If you've been watching Raw last couple weeks, the fourth wall is broken down. They're shooting huge promos at each other. Pause. So it's two guys that everybody hates to like and everybody loves to hate. I'm taking John Cena over Roman Reigns. Here go your top scorers for Week 3. Number 1, Michael Crabtree with 6 catches, 80 yards, and 3 touchdowns, racking up a total of 32 points against a terrible Jets defense. Number 2, I call him Tom Terrific. You may call him Tom Brady. Went 30 of 39 with 447 yards, 3 touchdowns, and racking up 30 points against the Saints. Number 3, C.J. Anderson, running back of the Denver Broncos, had 25 carries, 116 yards, 1 touchdown, and a total of 30 points against the Cowboys. Ty Montgomery, running back of the Packers, had 10 carries, 35 yards, a touchdown, to go along with 6 catches for 75 yards, adding another touchdown to that of a total of 29. Rounding out the top 5 this week would be Todd Gurley, 16 carries, 88 yards, a touchdown, to go along with 3 catches, another 48 yards, and another touchdown, bringing in a grand total of 26 fantasy football points. Here go my top matchups for you this week. You got these players, you play them. Let's start with Aaron Rodgers against Cincinnati. Cincinnati's defense is terrible. Aaron Rodgers in a bounce-back game from the game against Atlanta. You have to play Aaron this week. Cam Newton, he has been playing bad. Yes, I know. Big bounce-back game against New Orleans this week. New Orleans not playing the best of defense right now. Cam Newton, in a comeback game this week, you play him. Jay Cutler against the Jets. The Jets play Jay. Him and Jarvis Landry combined for 13 catches last week. I said it again. Jay Cutler, Jay Landry, big fancy duo there. Antonio Brown against Chicago. Need to say no more. Javarius Allen, running back of the Baltimore Ravens. You play them this week. They play against Jacksonville. You play him. Here go 5 players that you need to pick up this week on the Fantasy Football Wire. Devin Funchess, wide receiver of the Carolina Panthers, expected to get a bigger role with Greg Olsen now out for the next 8 weeks. He is only owned in 5.4 of all ESPN leagues. Javarius Allen, running back of the Baltimore Ravens, he had 23 carries last week. He had a big day, and he's only owned in 8% of all ESPN leagues. Rashad Hennings, wide receiver of Cleveland. Corey Coleman's out, and he's looked like he will have a bigger role as well. Had a good game last week. He is only owned in 0.1%, so that means he's available in almost all leagues. Ingram, tight end of the Giants, young first-round talent, not picked up on a lot of teams out there in fantasy land. He's having a good rookie year so far, only owned in 9.9% of all leagues. Chris Carson, running back of Seattle, owned in 6.5 leagues. He's looks like he's a lead role there in Seattle. You need a running back, pick him or Allen up, and you'll be good to go. Yes, it is me, Nelson, your reigning, defending, weekly pick champion. I'm Nelson, joined once again by Tavell with a record of 11-5 to Tavell's record of 10-6. I am once again your champion. Let's see what happens week 3. You got anything to say?
Only for a little while.
Here we go.
Thursday night game, we have the 1-1 Rams going to the 0-2 49ers.
Rams. Big time.
Definitely going Rams. Jared Goff finally coming into fruition. I think he's going to have a good game for the Rams this week.
Golfing, baby.
We have the 0-2 Saints visiting the 2-0 Panthers.
Then we'll go Panthers here. As long as they increase that offensive productivity with adding Christian McCaffrey and a healthy, better Kelvin Benjamin, I think they'll pull away from the Saints on this one. So I'm going to go Panthers.
Yeah, their defense is looking great as usual, but their offense is definitely going to step it up. Cam, you're missing too many open receivers. 2 for a touchdown last week, so you've got to step it up. You've got to score points offense now by the defense.
The 2-0 Ravens are going to the 1-1 Jaguars.
I'm going to take a little bit of upset here. I'm taking Jaguars.
Okay. Big upset right there. I'm still going to go with the Ravens. I think they're doing pretty well. That defense is looking good. Joe Flacco got a couple of weapons at his disposal that he didn't have last year, so I'm going to go Ravens on this one.
All right.
And we have the 2-0 Broncos visiting the 1-1 Bills.
I'm going to go Broncos on this one, man. Simeon surprised me last week, man. 4 touchdowns. He was just hitting on all cylinders, so I definitely think he's going to carry over and show out this week also. So I'm going Broncos.
All right. Simeon kind of put a dagger in my heart last week. So, but with that said, I'm going to take the Broncos as well. Just the Bills, I just don't think they got the talent to keep up with the Broncos right now. That defensive line looked great against one of the best offensive lines against the Cowboys. Broncos over the Bills.
We have the 2-0 Steelers visiting the 0-2 Bears.
Steelers, Bears. Start Mitch. Please start Mitch so at least your games will be entertaining. So yeah, Steelers and a big time win.
Yeah, I'm going with the Steelers on this one too. And I'm like Nelson. I'm shocked that they have not started Trubisky, considering how well he played in the preseason. I mean, he was in on all cylinders in all 4 preseason games. So still a little shocked that they haven't put that guy in. They jumped up to the number 2 pick to get him. You got to put him on the field. So I'm going Steelers.
We have the battle of the undefeated. 2-0 Falcons are going to see the 2-0 Lions.
That's going to be a tough one, but I think the Falcons are going to pull away with this one. I think their offense is a little bit better than that Detroit defense. But that Falcons defense is really good. They're showing a lot of heart out there. They're moving around really fast. I just don't think the Detroit Lions will be able to overcome them on this one, so I'm going Falcons.
All right, and another, this game is going to prove to see if the Lions are for real. I'm taking the Lions over the Falcons. Vic Beasley's out for land. That's going to be a big effect on their defense. But I hope to see the Lions are for real. I'm taking the Lions.
There comes a day, and that day is here, where somebody has to go home a winner and no longer a loser. Will it be the Cleveland Browns?
It won't be Taville.
Or the Indianapolis Colts?
Let's go Colts.
Colts.
Let's go Colts.
Let's go Colts.
That's all I'm going to say.
Let's go Browns.
We have the 1-0 Buccaneers going to see the 1-1 Vikings.
Hey, you know what's shiny? This belt. I'm good at picking. I'm taking the Bucks. They were good to me last week. I think they'll be good to me again this week.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Sam Bradford is questionable or not. If he's not playing this week, then it's going to be really tough for the Vikings to pull out a W. Even if he is playing, I'm still going to go with Buccaneers on this one. Their defense is all cylinders right now.
The 1-1 Texans are going to visit the 1-1 Patriots.
I'm going to go Patriots on this one.
Patriots.
I'm going to go Patriots on this one. I think, after that loss in week 1 to the Chiefs, they went back to the drawing board, adjusted. I think Bill Belichick was the greatest adjuster in the game. So I think they changed up a lot of things, and I think they are going to take it on this one. So I'm going Patriots.
Yeah, I'm also going to take the Patriots. Tom Brady proved us wrong once again. He's not done. Yes, he's almost 40, but he's still a GOAT. Patriots and a big, big win.
The 1-0 Dolphins going to see the 0-2 Jets.
Dolphins, they're playing the Jets, so Dolphins.
I'm going to go Dolphins on this one also, even though I don't think Jay Cutler is.
What? You're crazy. Jay Cutler connected with Jarvis Landry 13 times last week.
But for 78 yards and no touchdowns. But again, I will go Dolphins on this one. I think the defense is going to have a little bit better edge. So I'm going to go Dolphins.
The 0-2 Giants are hurting, and they're going to see the 1-1 Eagles.
Yeah, the Giants are hurting for a W. That's the only thing they're about hurting for, unless Beckham's ankle still bothering them. But I think they're desperate for a win, so they're going to bring everything they got. They're going to adjust like crazy, practice hard, and they're going to come out with a good game plan to go ahead and come away with the W. So I'm going Giants.
You almost sound like a Giants fan there.
No.
The Eagles will win this game. The Giants that offensive line is worse than what I thought it was. At the beginning of the year, Flowers, terrible. Eli looked like, Eli. Good thing it ain't playoffs because he'll be kicking ass in the playoffs still. But it's not the playoffs, and I'm taking the Eagles.
The 1-1 Seahawks are visiting the 1-1 Titans.
Man, I don't like the Seahawks. And I don't like the Titans, but I'm going to go with the Titans in this one. Their offense looks like it can score. The Seahawks offense doesn't look like it can score a touchdown at all. Can't catch a cold. I got Titans.
Where is Jimmy Graham? Where is Jimmy Graham? Jimmy Graham has been literally absent last 2 games. I'm not sure exactly where he's at, but I feel like once he gets going, he can have a big-time season. He's a good tight end, once he's hitting on all cylinders. But they haven't been able to hit on all cylinders on offense. I think, 13, 12, 14, 15 points the last 2 games. So I think they're pretty desperate, and I think they're going to come out with a W. So I'm going to go with Seahawks on this one.
The 0-2 Bengals are taking a trip up north to the 1-1 Packers.
The Bengals can't score a touchdown. The Packers, they're going to look for revenge. Yeah, it's pretty laughable. They look pretty laughable. I'm taking Packers.
I'm going to go with Packers also. Andy Dalton has not really lived up to his full potential thus far, and I just don't see that offense clicking on all cylinders enough to get past the Packers. So I'm going Packers.
And we got the Brady killer, Alex Smith, leading the 2-0 Chiefs to the 0-2 Chargers.
Wait a minute. Shit, feels like stretching right quick.
Anyway, I'm going to go Chiefs on this one. They've just been hitting on all cylinders. They've been a great team on defense and offense. Alex Smith has a weapon from the rookie and Hunt running back to Tyreek Hill to Travis Kelce. I mean, they have all the essentials to go deep in the playoffs, and I don't think it's going to stop this week. So I'm going Chiefs.
Like me, the Chiefs are 2-0. Alex Smith looks good. Kareem Hunt is winning me games of fantasy. Let's go Chiefs.
Marshawn Lynch about to take the bait and get hypey all the way off to D.C. with the Redskins.
Hey, let's go. Marshawn Lynch dancing all day against Redskins. Touchdown. Go Raiders.
Thanks for the introduction, Nello. You work them dance moves a little bit. But I'm going to go Raiders too, man. They're unstoppable. Derek Carr is a beast. Michael Crabtree, beast.
Derek Carr, MVP.
Mark Cooper, monster. Then we got Marshawn Lynch in the backfield. So I really think this team is unstoppable at this point. And I'm going to go Raiders.
And for our Monday night game, we have the 1-1 team from Dallas going all the way over to Arizona.
Hey, man. Hey, next time you mention my name, here's my team name, put some respect on it. It's America's team. Just like... I apologize. Anyway, I'm taking the Cowboys. You already knew who I was taking. Zeke. The thing about it, this was Dak and Zeke's first bad games ever in the NFL. They're going to get over it. We're going on back to what we was doing before. Big win. Cowboys 31-17.
I am here to bear bad news. I'm going for the Cowboys again. I think that they're going to bounce back from this week 2 loss. I also think that Zeke is going to come back a little better and actually play hard. You know, didn't give a lot of effort last game.
He did not.
But I think they're going to come back a better team, more effort, more heart on this game. I'm going Cowboys 21-10.
Oh, all right. There you go, Cowboys. All right, well, there you go. That's our Week 3 picks. Once again, I was joined by Taville. Last week's internet champion would be no other than my dad, Pops, a.k.a. Old Money, with an impressive record of 14-2. So I guess we should really he don't get the belt. He don't get the belt. But either way, he wins the first ever t-shirt that we're going to print with our logo on it. He's going to get that. So congratulations to you. So remember to leave your picks and Monday night score. There you go. See you next time.
Week.
All right. Well, there you have it, folks. Another episode of Mine completed. I hope you all enjoyed it. Remember to always like, comment, share, and subscribe to the video. Leave your picks. Leave us comments. Let us know what you want to hear about. And until next time, remember, don't be Dan Marino. Laces out.
Hustle, hustle, grind, hustle, hustle. Hustle, hustle, grind, hustle, hustle.
Yeah. You already know what it is, man.
Working like a slave, now it's time to upgrade. Grind.
Money on my mind, need it all the time. Sacrifice my time just so I can shine. Such a cliche, trying to get paid. Working like a slave, now it's time to upgrade.
Grind.
Hustle, hustle, grind, hustle, hustle, grind. Money on my mind, need it all the time. Such a cliche, trying to get paid. Working like a slave, now it's time to upgrade. Sticking to the plan, we all know the mission.
What's that?
Strong on the beat, put it in submission. Once that bitch start tapping, then we got some action. Might she be the main attraction? This is how it happen. Hustle, hustle, grind, hustle, hustle, grind. Money on my mind, money on my mind. Such a cliche.